Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a full face of Sisley. I have a few new products to show you, plus I just purchased a lot from the line so I can actually really do a full face of Sisley. So I'm super excited. I got this huge box of stuff. So happy to share all of this with you. I just want to briefly give you an overview of all the products I'm going to go over. So I got two new blushes. They did not have powder blushes in the past, I don't think. So this is really exciting for the brand. I know they have those cream twist up blush products, but this is the powders. They come in the zebra packaging, which is really cute. And I have Golden Rose, which is a shimmery, kind of a highlightery blush. Comes with a mirror. And then I also have Rosy Fuchsia, which is a really bright, beautiful pink. And then I also picked up a bunch of other stuff. So I have also in zebra packaging, I also have an eyeliner, which I have never tried before. This is Deep Jungle. This is the Phyto Khol Perfect. I have a new lip liner color. This is the Rose. I do like their lip liner formula, so this is my second one. And then I picked up a mascara. This is the #1 So Stretch in black. So we're trying all of this out. I have a whole bunch of samples I do want to touch on. The reason I didn't wait for a Sisley sale, because I thought about doing that because these blushes are a lot of money, but I really wanted them. But, you know, as a new Sisley website customer, you get a lot of samples and you can stack codes on codes on codes. So I was really, really influenced by the fact I could try a whole bunch of Sisley skincare. So I got this free pouch by spending a lot of money. But I also got a whole bag of goodies that I have really been loving. Yes, I got a whole bag full of goodies, and I even got a lip. I think this is the Phyto lip twist. This is a mini deluxe sample. This isn't the full size, but I got it in #1, so really cool. I got this as a sample, and then the rest of it is mostly skincare. I did get one fragrance sample, and I got a couple of primers, makeup primers, including the very famous, where is it, very tiny bottle, a very tiny bottle of double Tenseur. I also got the Instant Eclat Glow Primer. So kind of some makeup-y stuff in my samples, but mostly skincare, and even a couple like body lotions. Like, just, I was really impressed. Plus this is like a leather makeup bag. It comes with like the little iris. It's got texture. It's really like cute inside. I was just really tempted, but I did spend a lot of money, so I'm glad I got something out of it. But also like really excited just to try some of the skincare that I've heard so much about and people love so much. So let's get into packaging, the whole experience, now that you know what I purchased. So it came in this nice like gift box type of deal. Very large. Let's look at the box packaging. So my blushes came in these boxes. Very light pink with the gold. This is the lip pencil package. It came with a sharpener. All the Sisley pencil stuff comes with a free sharpener. And I got the eyeliner, which also came with a sharpener. This is the mascara box. So I guess anything with eyes has the blue box, and the lip stuff has the red box. And then one of my samples, the Sisley Le Integral Anti-Age. I think this is like their most expensive line. It's all white and gold. Came in this special box. My order, I got some samples in here. Came with this little thing. But also, I think if you're a new customer, I used a couple different codes, but I got the same thing. It's supposed to be for all skin types. This is the botanical skincare set. It has a pink flower on it, and I got a lot of samples in here and in here. So I just got 2 of the same thing, essentially. And then I also got the makeup bag. So even though I spent a pretty penny on this stuff. So just so you know, Sisley is a brand that does go on sale, you know, at a lot of different retailers. So even though it's luxury, I really enjoy that. If you've seen my channel, you know I like a good deal, especially on luxury makeup. So I was happy to indulge, but most of the stuff I got is stuff that I cannot find on Selfridges. So they didn't have the new blush on Selfridges, so I ended up picking up the things Selfridges didn't have. Any colors they didn't have, I wanted to try out. Just so you know, the blushes came in these little pouches. Very cool. Okay, so let's get into doing a full face, and then we'll get into all the samples at the end for the skincare, in case you guys are curious about some of the things I've tried. Alright, so I'm gonna tie my hair back. So beyond what I just showed you, I do have products from Sisley that I have previously purchased. So I have their foundation. This is 0.R Vanilla. This is the anti-aging foundation fondant tint. I have the Blur Expert powder. And I have a brightening pen, Stylo Lumiere, which is like a brightening concealer kind of a deal. I also have this tinted sun cream, but I'm not going to be using that today. I'm going to be using the foundation. I don't have any other blush. We're going to try out the new blush today. I have a lipstick. I have a nude lip liner. Whatever, we're gonna get a mostly full face here. I mean, we're pretty close. I don't have an eyeshadow, but I have an eyeliner and we'll make it work. First things first, let's put on our perfume before we get into our makeup. I have the Eau de Soirée. This is from Hubert Isabel de Orano. This is a Eau de perfume. And that is what the bottle looks like, and we're gonna try it. I have smelled this once before, yesterday, and it's very earthy, very in the middle. Like, I always want to say unisex, but most people would say it's unisex. I think anything that leans earthy and not florally or sweet or fruity is unisex, and then when you get into the more muskiness, you get into the more masculine. But I think this is straight up earthy, herbally. It really reminds me of like cut grass, plants. I don't know the notes in here because I'm not that good at smelling stuff, but it's nice. I don't think it's my cup of tea. It reads a little older to me, not in my age group. I'm getting toward my mid-30s. I don't know. I mean, you can wear perfume at any age if you feel like you can pull it off. So I don't want to limit people in their 30s that you cannot wear that. But for me, it's a little serious. It smells good. I would use this as a body wash. Very fresh and earthy. Anyways, I'm moving on. Okay, let's try a primer. So I know you guys are probably wanting me to try the double Tenseur. This is like very famous, very popular, and very expensive. This is the long-lasting, I think it's like a matte primer. It's supposed to really make your makeup stick. It's very liquidy though, and like a serum, and I used this once before. I find that it dries pretty fast, and it is pretty grippy. Let's see how it does today with the Sisley foundation. Yeah, it sinks in super quick. And I'm gonna try this. This foundation really gets soaked up easily. I'm gonna apply this with my wet sponge, my damp sponge. I like this foundation, it does the job. It's not like mind-blowing to me like some people have made it out to be. It smells a little bit florally, not too strong though. It's okay. I thought I was gonna be a little bit more amazed, to be honest. It's one of those foundations a little bit thicker, and I think I don't know if it just has skincare in it or what, but my sponge really absorbs it up. And it's funny because there's some foundations that are just so runny and more pigmented, I guess, that I barely use any of it. But this is definitely one of the ones that I have to use a couple pumps of to get it to cover my face. I think it's a pretty natural looking foundation. I don't know if it's really anti-aging, but I think it doesn't dry out my skin, so that's good. And next I'm gonna use the Stylo Lumiere. This is the brightening pen. This is shade 1. This really isn't a concealer, it's like half of a concealer. If you want to add some brightness to your concealer, I usually put this on top, but I don't have another Sisley concealer, so we're just going to use this today. You can certainly use a sponge, but it's pretty light. It's not like full coverage at all. But the good thing about this is you can use it anywhere you have some shadows or like on your smile lines. You know, it doesn't just have to be around your eyes. And then for powder, all I have is the Blur Expert. This is a universal shade. And I take a buffing brush. This is the Sonia G Face 1. And I swirl and just kind of buff in. Normally I would use a setting powder instead of this first, but this is the only powder I have from Sisley for the complexion. Alright, we're nice and blurred and buffed out. I almost forgot I have a bronzer. I have a powder bronzer. I'm so silly. This is the Phyto Touche Sun Glow Bronzing Gel Powder. Only one shade. How did I forget about this? This is like one of my favorite bronzers. Let's go ahead and put it on. It's nice and glowy. Satiny, not matte, which I like. Alright, I feel bronzier. Actually, let's do eyebrows. I don't have an eyebrow product from Sisley. They do have eyebrow pencils though, and I think they also have a gel or something. This is the Chantecaille Waterproof Brow Definer in Ash Blonde. Alright, onto the blush. We are doing a combo. This is Golden Rose, and let's do a swatch. This feels really creamy, by the way. Let's do one right here. Blush swatches are always weird, but this definitely looks very peachy. A little bit pinker in real life than what you see in the camera. But there's definitely some glow with this one. I know you cannot see it, but it's in there. It's a shinier one, but really pretty. You can see on my finger a little more that glow. Nice glow there. And then let's do Rosy Fuchsia. This is our brighter one. Look at that. So we're gonna mix. Well, we're gonna do one on top of the other, just to see how pretty that is. This color, I don't know if it's fuchsia, but it's definitely like a blue tone pink. This looks like an eyeshadow from Pat McGrath. I'm getting Divine Rose vibes. I'm using the Wayne Goss number 10, and we're gonna do Golden Rose first, number 4. So I do have bronzer on with some glow, so we're gonna be very glowy today. Oh yeah. I think both of these blushes, you want to use a light hand in real life, but I think you can see that glowiness there. As you can tell, if you've seen these YouTube videos with this shade out there, a lot of people love this color. Now it is gold, it is peachy. Does it really go in my fair skin tone? No, but I love it. I mean, do what you want to do. Alright, so you see that golden rose. Really pretty. Very beachy and summery. And then we're going to top it off with Rosy Fuchsia, and very pigmented. That's just a couple of dabs. So I'm just going to use a different brush because I probably put a little bit too much. But now we have some pink to our glow. Alright, so we have our rosy blush on top of the golden blush, and I think it is a really good combo. Now this is like pretty heavily blended. You can go really light and get a really bright pink blush with this pretty fast, but you know, now we just have a peachy pink kind of tint. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, I'm a fan of this, but you know, you have to realize that these aren't, if these were like $40 a piece, that would be amazing, but these are $80 a piece, so I suggest waiting for a sale. I mean, these are really pretty. If I had to pick one, I would go with Golden Rose. I hear the Rosy Fuchsia is supposed to be like the Wayne Goss one, which is never in stock, so I got this one. But I want the Vivid Azalea blush that he had, but this is supposed to be similar. But this is pretty unique because of the shimmery aspect of it. I think it's really pretty, so you don't need to do 2, but it is a pretty combo. Alright, I have my brows on. Let's go to the eyeshadow real quick, which is essentially just an eyeliner. So this is Deep Jungle, and it comes with a little smudger on the end. And let's just do a quick, I've tried this once, so just a quick little swatch. So it looks pretty brown to me, but it has gold shimmer in it, like really slight little shimmers in there. I really know that this is green, but I suppose a slight army green, khaki color. Kind of cool, kind of different. So I'm gonna put this around my eyes and then just smudge it. And that is gonna be our eye look. So kind of like a brown smoky alternative color. Okay, we're a little bit smudgy, a little bit smoky, not necessarily symmetrical. But I think this is a pretty shade if you have lighter hair. Like, it's not black, it's not deep brown. And when you can smudge it out, it just kind of gives you a little bit of a shadow, a little bit of smokiness. And yeah, it's pretty. You see that kind of, it's like, it's there, but it's not there. It's a good brown alternative, and has a little bit of reflect. A little bit of gold, but it's like barely there, so I'm digging it. I'm gonna do a little bit on the lower lash line. But I mean, this is like really easy. Normally I would put like maybe a one and done shadow, a little bit of shimmer, not just the eyeliner, but we're gonna stick with this. So here's the mascara. This is like a really simple eyeshadow wand. It's kind of that pointed tip shape, but it's not exactly the same all the way around. I really like how easily I can get to the base of my lashes. Some of the wands are just so fat that you end up getting mascara all over yourself. But this kind of shape I feel like I have a little more control over. I will say this is one of those wands that you have to spend a lot of time with your lashes to build up and create length. It's not like I have achieved a lot of length very quickly with this mascara, which is disappointing because this is not cheap. This is probably one of the most expensive mascaras I've ever purchased. And I like the wand. It's just different because it's a slow build, but it's pretty. I think much more volumizing than lengthening. All right, mascara is on. You can see the effect. It gives like not super lengthening, just volumizing. It defines, but doesn't take them out there. Onto the lip liner. This is the Rose and comes with a little brush. And this is the color. Kind of a brownie rose. Nice. I love the creamy formula of this. It's not too dry, not too waxy. And I am gonna fade this out a little bit because the Phyto Lip Twist is pretty nude and I want it to blend really well. So this is the lip twist color right here. So it's pretty nude, very, very shiny. So I don't want too much of a contrast. So I'm gonna use the little brush and just kind of take this towards the middle. It's very red toned, but here is the lip twist. And this is such an interesting product. It seems, it's so different. Like it's shiny, but it's not a balm. But the result is like a creamy shine. It's just different. Anyways, I think it's a really nice color and really easy to apply. So those are my Sisley products. I like this look. It's very classic, very simple, very everyday. And I really like the new blush and all the little samples I got to try. My new eyeliner, lip liner, mascara. Just some classic products I think are really well done. The mascara I probably wouldn't get again because it's not lengthening enough for my taste. I do like the eyeliner. I do like their lip liners. Blush is on point. I'm very happy. I think I look a little bit shiny. So I'm just going to use a touch of translucent powder. This is not from Sisley, but I just kind of want my makeup to last a little bit, and the blur powder doesn't really mattify that well. So I'm just gonna do a little bit over the top of all this. And then we're gonna do a setting spray just to cement this face in using the Glow Recipe. My fridge is leaking. Oh, it smells and feels so good. Just gonna... All right. I'm happy with this look. It's really simple, but I think the cheeks are what really make this stand out. Okay, let's quickly get into the skincare samples and stuff. So, I haven't tried everything yet. Do I like the double tensor? I don't know. I think it's nice. I don't like how quickly it soaks in. I can't tell right now if like this really does anything extra for my foundation. I think it's really expensive, so I'm like, So I got a couple of these Instant Eclat primers. If you guys see anything that I'm showing you, please comment below if you want me to try it or give you a little mini first impression review. I haven't really tried these yet. These are the Le Integral Anti-Age. I have the Day and Night Cream, which felt pretty dry for a cream, if that makes sense. I tried those a little bit last night and it didn't feel very wet. So it's a very dry cream. Haven't tried this yet, the Eye and Lip Contour Cream. This is the Buff and Wash Facial Gel. It has little like sand pieces in it. I thought this was okay. It was nice enough, but not worth the money really. Ooh, I got a couple repeats, so I'm happy I get like more than one try at some of this stuff. Velvet Nourishing Cream. I think I got 2 different packaging of this. I really liked the Velvet Nourishing Cream. I think it smells really good. I also have the Velvet Sleeping Mask, which is super hydrating. I really like this. I want to get the full size of this. And it smells so good. The Anti-Age Hydration Booster. These are really tiny. I think these are nice. They soak up into your skin really quickly, like a really thin formula. And these are the Black Rose Skin Infusion Creams. Also really nice. I've tried the Black Rose Mask. I like it, but again, something that absorbs so quickly into the skin. It's like not as quite as satisfying as I want it to be. But I like the Black Rose line. I have a couple other things I've been trying that I think are open. The Balm Efficace, the Eye and Lip Contour Balm. This is like a clear eye gel. I actually really enjoyed using this. I think it's pretty good. So body stuff. This is the body cream for very dry skin. This is okay. Again, a very dry cream. I also tried, I think it was the Velvet Body Cream. Really like that. I think it was this one. So this one reminded me of the La Roche-Posay body lotion. Very similar texture. So I wouldn't purchase that because you can get something much cheaper. This guy, Comfort Extreme, very similar to this Lipicar Balm AP+. Very similar texture. The Velvet Nourishing Body Cream, I like. A bit dry, but I like. It smells good. The whole Velvet line, I think, smells amazing. Anyways, those are my samples. I haven't tried quite everything, but most things. I am super happy with everything I bought, pretty much, except for maybe the mascara I could, you know, do without. I love Sisley. If you haven't tried anything, try out that blush. It is super good. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts below. If you have any questions or if you have anything in your mind that you want from Sisley, but you want me to try it first, comment below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.